And it's not your LDL levels that we're worried about. It's when those LDL molecules get damaged by inflammation. What causes inflammation? Industrial seed oils. The exact oils that the American Heart Association tells you are the healthful oils, those are exactly what are going to damage your LDL particles and increase inflammation. There is no real high quality randomized controlled trials that show that eating meat causes cancer. It just doesn't exist, right? What we do have are lower quality observational epidemiological studies that use a very flawed tool, the food frequency questionnaire. To ask you about your overall meat consumption over the past 12 months. So I've used that when I did my master's study. It's an hour-long questionnaire. By the end of it, your participant is like, kill me now, you know, because you're asking them about every single thing they ate. And the way that it asks the question is like, over the past 12 months, how often have you eaten pepperoni pizza? And they have to remember over the past year in general, how many times did they have that pepperoni pizza? Once a week, twice a week, blah, blah, blah. So can you just pause for a second and see just how subjective and prone to memory flaws that tool is? We have to look at that as a form of red meat intake. Mm-hmm. So then they take that red meat intake and they use that to correlate it with risks of disease. So of course, if you're having pepperoni pizza or a burger, of course, you're probably going to have an elevated risk of all kinds of diseases, not just cancers, right? But is it the pepperoni, or is it the crust and the fries and the sodas you're drinking with it, and the fact that you're eating those foods, which probably also means you don't care maybe to exercise, or you don't care to take your vitamins as well, you know? It's called the healthy user effect. And I get it. I understand why that happens. It's very difficult to conduct well-controlled trials where you bring in people and have them follow a diet and make sure they eat that diet for an extended period of time. I put it within the perspective of evolution and within the perspective of what our genetics and DNA has been exposed to for 99% of our existence, right? Because that gives you kind of like the best quality long-term study, because if we ate those for 2 million years, it probably is good for us. I mean, we've survived famines, we've survived, you know, the people who eat those foods seem to be stronger.
Annotated and summarized, easy to share with loved ones. The description below the title for this video has these summary points.